Hello all and welcome to another video of Level Up. Today I am going to try to, find a way to complete this set. I've done a booster box opening off camera with a buddy of mine, so I do have a decent amount of the collection in our binder, but we still do need a decent amount of stuff. I made actually a Word document on my computer of literally everything that I need, just so I'm a little bit more organized and I kind of have a better idea on what we're looking for. A lot of the stuff is going to be full art and the rainbow rares. Very few V's and V Maxes that I do need, but mainly what we're looking for are reverse foils and, believe it or not, some of the non-foil versions of the rares. So without making this video extremely long, because there are a ton of packs in here, I'm going to try to cut it down and make this as viewable as possible while still being able to show you guys kind of everything we do open. So we'll open all the packs. I'll divide the rares and reverse foils in one pile, and then everything else that I'm not looking for commons or uncommons anymore. I have all those already. So we'll put those kind of off to the side, and then we'll just kind of focus on the rares and, you know, full arts and stuff like that. So let me get this open, and then I'll put all the packs right here on the desk, and then we'll start opening. Give me one sec. All right, so the pack is open. There's not really much to a booster box. Basically what you got inside are your packs. And then this would be your display. If for whatever reason you were a card shop or whatever, you'd pop the top art and then you'd slide that in, and then you'd have your packs. So nothing really of value there. We'll just kind of let that fall off the desk, and then we will start opening. So without further ado, we'll crack this open. Wow, that was a tough one. 2, 3, and 4. Energy, which we also don't really care about. We'll just kind of go through these as quick as possible. As you can see on the camera, there is a reverse foil rare Mudsdale. I actually do need that, believe it or not. And then a non-foil Lucario, which I have probably 10 of them at this point. So what we're really looking for, like I said, are those full art trainers, believe it or not. I think I do have all of the Pikachus in this set. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's my dog in the back yawning. Energy, Shuckle, Beauty, Nuzleaf, Duskull, Electrike, Pineco, Mudbray, Poochyena. Sorry, actually I had to cut out a little bit. My dog was playing with a little squeaky toy. So anyways, reverse Charmander, which I have, but it's always great to have more, especially for those who collect that set. And then I already have the foil version of that, so we will put that in the trade binder once we are done here. So toss that over to the side. I can already feel that I am going to make an absolute mess. Oh, Energy, Giraffig, Electric, Delmise, Chatot, Joltik, Cottony, Mudbray, Slugma, a reverse Cottony, which I do have already, unfortunately, and then a full art Talonflame V, which I do not have. So let me just go down my little list here. 168. We do not have it, so we can actually cross that off. And I'll throw everything in sleeves after this video. Or when we kind of go over everything, just so I can save a little bit of time here off the bat, so you're not watching me throw everything in sleeves. I promise they're in good hands. Swallow, Zebrastrika, Sandile, Wailmer, Weedle, Beldum, Fanfy, a reverse Zapdos. I actually don't have either of these. I don't have it foil or reverse, so that's a great start. Banette, which I have, again, 10 million of them. So that's not really a winner for us, but the Zapdos definitely made up for it there. This trainer is getting stuck. Thank you very much. Throw that off to the side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're actually not doing too bad. Chuckle, Nuzleaf, Memory Capsule, Electric, Pineco, Mudbray, Poochyena, Charmander, a reverse Whismur, which I have, and then a foil Leon, which I do not. So that is a good win there. So we're not doing too bad as far as covering our tracks and our binder. I know a lot of this stuff isn't super sexy because I have a ton of the sexy stuff, like I have the Pikachu V and all that stuff. So I apologize if we're hunting for them. I mean, it's always nice to get another, but it's not exactly what we're really after. And I have already managed to put a pile in the wrong place. There we go. Nessa, Drillbur, Oshawott, Duskull, Ferroseed, a reverse Chimicho. Let me see if I have. You know what, I'll check afterwards. And then a Graplock non-foil. I've got 1,000 of them. So if there's something in here that I mentioned that I have a ton of and someone needs them, just feel free to shoot me a message either here, our Instagram, which is levelup_YouTube. Feel free to DM us there, wherever you feel more comfortable doing so, and we can always work something out. Hey, there we go, a reverse Charmeleon and a Steelix V, which is on the list. So I definitely needed both of those. It would be real great to get the reverse Charizard. I have one, but if they all look good, it might be something worth sending out to grade to have literally a PS10 set like I have with the CMA or the GMA or whatever the hell it is. That set has actually been sold, so we're looking to just try to make our whole collection PSA, everything uniform, everything match. So we're starting off with our Energy, Drone Rotom, Blitzel, Denny, a reverse Eevee, and then Electros, which I have. I feel like I'm saying I have a million of them. It's like when you pull Machamp 1,000 times and you just get frustrated. That's kind of what happens with most packs when you open so many. You're just looking at the same thing over and over again. And I feel bad for people who look at my trade binder because it's literally just the same thing. I've got like 12 of them. So, whatever. I feel bad, but I don't. Reverse Skidoo, and I do not have that either in foil, and that looks pretty good. Like I said in previous videos, cards like Magearna like that, I love the contrast of it. I just love the fact that they're not just like, you know, for instance, if it's a water Pokemon, it's not just all blue. You know what I mean? It gets tiresome to just look at your trade folder or whatever, your collection. It's like, oh yeah, that's all red. It's a, you know, it's a fire Pokemon or whatever. So it is what it is. I mean, I'm a fan of art. Someone spent the time, like I said in previous videos. Reverse Joltik, which I don't know if I need, and a Togekiss V. This is actually the third one I've pulled. 2 out of my other one, my other booster box. So if anybody needs any of those, let me know. It is exciting to pull. I mean, it is something that's, you know, either a sale or trade bait. Just nothing that I personally need. So we will just keep on moving here. You know, I'm a Meowth, a reverse Slugma, that's not bad. And then an Orbeetle VMAX. There's a pretty card. Oh, and I definitely needed it. Definitely needed it. I actually need the other as well. I think I need the V version. We'll just have to check shortly. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're making, I mean, for our first stack here, we're not doing too bad. Wash, Charmeleon, Voltorb, Fairy, Wailmer, a reverse foil Drillbur, and then a Samurott, which I have. So this first, we're probably about a quarter of the way through, probably a little bit more actually, but all in all, things are looking pretty well, especially for someone who has a collection already. Someone who has a binder that isn't, you know, I'm not starting fresh like as if this were battle styles. I'm still pulling stuff that is relevant, stuff that I actually need. So that's pretty good. reverse Matang, which I have. Believe it or not, I don't even think I have the regular version, the non-foil. For whatever reason, it's one of those rare uncommons. And then a Tornadus foil, which I don't know if I have. I don't remember writing that on the list, but I could be wrong. Do that off to the side. 2, 3, and 4. I guess the Pat gods are with me today. Not only can I open them today, but we're actually getting some decent pulls. Whereas I actually filmed opening a tin, and it was literally so bad that I deleted the video. It was 2 tins, a Raichu tin and I think a Gyarados tin, and I was so disgusted that I deleted the video. An Exploud reverse, which I don't have, that's good. And then a Colossal VMAX. I think I don't have that. I mean, I don't mean to sit there and mull it over while I'm on camera and you guys are sitting there, but we'll kind of go after what I was, the list that I have on my screen and what I was looking for. That way we have a better idea. I'll turn the camera so you guys can see the computer screen shortly once we're done with all this stuff and everything's assorted. And then a Whimsicott, which I did not need. That way you had a better idea on what I'm looking for. Or I could just show you the binder, I guess, and then we can kind of go from there. But the list is actually 2 pages long on my computer screen, but the only reason it's so big, because I do have my reverse foils, like, for silly stuff listed on there, like, for instance, Exadrill, or whatever the case may be. So, 1, 2, I don't know why I'm counting. Eevee, C-Dot, Electrike, a reverse Clefairy, and then a Galarian Berserker, which we got. But yeah, we're making some progress, some strides. I'm not the kind of person who goes and buys singles. I like to pull every single card I get. Not only do I know that it's, obviously not damaged or, mishandled, but it's also something that holds a little bit more value to me. Like, to just be like, hey, I remember pulling that card in this specific day or whatever, this specific video. And it's cool that mostly all the openings I have are done in front of a camera one way or another. That way we can kind of just look back and kind of see as far as a channel, not only a channel, but me personally on what we're pulling. So reverse Nessa and then Quagsire. That's what I look like when I pull a Machamp now. Or I pull a Machamp, or I pull a non-foil Lucario, or a Berserker, or something silly like that. I'm just like, ugh. Just utter disgust. Utter disgust. But hey, what can you do? It's all for the hobby. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll put our energy over there. Skidoo, Eevee, Trubbish, Shuppet, a reverse Oshawott, and then a foil Snorlax. Look at him. That's me after Din Din. Me and the wife have a little bit of dinner, and I just kind of knock out. Time for work. I am already tired. I just got back from work. Waiting for the wife to show up, but I am absolutely exhausted when I come home from work. I'm sure as most of you can relate. Charmander, Chatot, Cottony, Mudbray, a Zacian, that extreme color blast rare, beautiful looking thing. I do have this card actually PSA 10. I have it graded. And then what do we... No, oh boy. From the same pack. Charizard, it's a non-foil, I'm okay with. And then a Zacian, which, oh my god, I love this series of cards. This is like the absolutely most beautiful... Well, let me get it in focus. The most beautiful art that I think they've ever done. I want the Lugia. I don't have the Lugia for some reason. But that is the first stack. Believe it or not, all of those pulls, and we still have a whole entire stack to go. So this has been a great box so far. I'm pretty pumped. I almost didn't buy this actually. I was just like, I was kind of over Vivid Voltage at one point. I was just like, maybe I'll trade for him, even though I said I'm not one to buy singles. A few of my buddies of mine sometimes will do a few trades, mostly for the vintage stuff, but hey, you know, if I need 1 or 2 cards, you know, who knows, but especially having to buy a whole box for instance, if I needed a Hitmontop reverse, you know, to pull that once would be kind of a pain. And then a Pikachu V. Oh, it's another great art card. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. This pack, or this booster box is just absolutely just hitting left and right. I know you can't see how excited my face gets when I pull them. I literally just like gasp, and I just push away from the camera. But oh, I'm excited. This is why we're all a fan of this this card series. It's just, you have to love it. You have to be able to just open a pack and just be excited for what's at the end. I still get excited. You know, I'm not new to the hobby at all. Vaporeon non-foil, which I needed. I'm still, you know, I still get excited even if I see stuff like a Charizard, you know, for instance. I know that's not the one to hit. It is a non-foil. I do have the reverse, and I think I have the promo as well. And it's not the shiny one that, you know, would be in the other series, but I mean, it's a Charizard, man. You know, you gotta get pumped regardless. I mean, I get pumped for even stupid things, even though, you know, I kind of shy away from it, like a Trubbish and a non-foil Exploud, which ironically enough I needed. But you know, I get excited every pack I open. Like, there's just like a little joy you just get from cracking it open, and then just, you know, getting to the back. So for instance, Hitmontop, Delmise, Puccina, a reverse Dusknoir, Dusknoir, wow, Dusknoir. What a weird Pokemon. And then what do we have back there? What do we have back there? A full Leon. I can't even talk right now. I know I saw kind of the corner when I was halfway through the pack. I was getting pumped. But a full art Rainbow Leon. That is a beautiful looking card. And I almost feel bad just kind of throwing them over there. But we're going to be very delicate once we pull them all apart and get them all sleeved and top loaded and whatever else we may have to do. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. That is a great pull. I'm pumped on these packs. We'll see which stack, the first stack of whatever packs versus the second. See which one yields us the best results. That's probably not a bad idea. Cobpuss. We have a foil Drone Rotom. And then another Whimsicott. Every time I do that slow little canter, you know, I'm just trying to put the cards down. I always get something silly. Whimsicott, Quagsire. I forgot what the other one was I did. Non-foil Exploud, I think it was, but try to be a little climactic. Climactic is the word of the day. Anyways, Eevee, Woobat, Seedot, Phanpy. Look at that. Reverse foil. See, I think that was actually the other time I pulled the card down real slow. It was on Electros. I forgot how you say it, but some of these I can't even pronounce. It's like, I know I've seen it, I've never heard it like 1,000 times, but it's like try to spell guaranteed. Like, geez, I must have spelt it 1,000,000 times, and it's like, you see it, you can hear it, but you just can't say it. Matang again, and then an Executor, which ironically enough we need. So not a bad pull. Nothing worth value, I guess I should say, but sentimental value to us, because we definitely need it. And I'm glad that most of the Vivid Voltage is being on camera. That way you guys can see me hopefully complete it. I feel like it might be the first set that gets completed on camera. Shuckle, and then a foil Shaman, which I do have already. But that'd be kind of cool to even make like a little video playlist or something of me opening all the Vivid Voltage. And then that way you can literally see me complete the collection. If you get bored one day, it's raining outside, and you wanna waste about an hour of your life, you can watch me open packs. And then just fill this whole entire binder with pretty much all of our Vivid Voltage pieces. Excuse me. Terrakion reverse. Oh God. And then a Garbodor. That is like one of those, like, that thing must haunt me in my dreams to just see that, like, just blob of mess. It's like a muck, but like a muck that you would think would be nice, but it's just not. It's just covered in like lima beans, like gumdrops and like jelly beans and stuff. That's what it looks like to me, at least. So we'll throw that over there. Kind of go through these in a hopefully a little speedy fashion. Drillbur, a reverse Beldum, our reverse foils, and our others are getting out of the way. Another Exploud. Only needed one. We got two. Hey, can't complain. At least we got one. Open this pack. There we go. Off to the side. At least we're getting a little better with open packs. Like I said, today must be my day. I'm on fire. Matang. Throw that over there. He's the most elusive uncommon probably in the world. Galarian Meowth, a reverse Vaporeon, which is great, and then a Terrakion, which I think that might be the 6th or 7th I've pulled non-foil alone. It must be the 10th or 11th altogether that I've pulled. So I'm getting a little tired of seeing him too. So if anybody needs them, hit me up. I've got some for you. I've got some for your friends. I've got some for your parents. I've got them all over the place. There's a reverse foil rare, and a beautiful one at that. Not too much crazy art on there, but good enough. And let's see what's behind it. A Zarude V. I actually have that card, so it's not unfortunately getting added to the collection, but a pretty card nonetheless. So can't complain anytime you pull a full art. Hopefully the last, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be the 5th out of that stack. So we have five packs left. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's like my hands are starting to go numb. Put our energy over there. Sorry if I'm going a little fast. I just, like I said, don't want to make this video crazy long. And then a regular foil Zygarde and a reverse Bay. So we are down to 4 packs. 4 packs left. This is 4, and then our last 3 coming up. So we're gonna have to do some praying that we pull some real heat at the end. Matang, I guess we can. Yeah, I guess we'll throw you back in the pile. Beauty, Tillo, Wooper, Charmander, Meowth, Cottony, reverse Opal, and a Dreadnought standard. Which, if you need any of those too, hit me up because I have 10,000. I wish they would just stop giving them to me. Just stop. That's it. Just stop. Just stop. And now, of course, I've said it, they're just going to start piling in. Just piling all in there. Reverse Dusclops, which is kind of cool because we definitely pulled the other version foil already. Shiftry, I already have plenty of. Second to last pack before our recap. Throw that over there. Our pile is getting out of hand. So is our energies. They're flying all over the place. Normally I don't keep a ton of those, although I have probably 4 or 5 ETBs stacked with energies. I usually give those away to the local card store. I usually give those away to the local card store for those who are new in the hobby that are just getting into it. Hold the phone. Zamazenta and that beautiful art. Sorry, Bennett, we don't really care about you right now. We're going to take a quick look at how beautiful that card looks. My gosh, is that a good one. That is a great one. It would be nice to start, or excuse me, to end this with one of those with Lugia. The same style rare. I can't even open it. So for our last pack, like I was saying, I give the I give the energies away to a local card shop. So if kids are going in there to start a deck or whatever, they can take energies. They don't have to buy them or open packs for them. Not everybody is as well off as everybody else. So just to help out the community. And for our last pack, Delmise, Rocky Helmet, Alistair, Tailo, Yanma, Whooper, Dedenne, Pick-a-Peck, our reverse Ferrothorn, and a Donphan non-foil. And there you have it. Every pack is open. We have our reverse foils, our rares, our full arts, everything in these two piles. Eventually, at one point, they were organized. They're not anymore. So we'll sleeve them all up. We'll take a look at all the hits we got, and then we'll kind of go over it. So give me 1 second to clean up, and we'll go from there. And welcome back. What seems forever for me, and about 2 seconds for you. So everything's divided in 8 piles, and let me explain as to why. So here we have non-foils, both these piles. Both of these are foil, these are reverse, and these are full art. So the left side are the side that I already have, and that will be available for trade or sale. This center section, technically, these are going to be my non-foil, foil, and reverse that I'm keeping for my binder. And then the same thing over here. Top is going to be for trade, bottom is what I'm keeping. So let's kind of go over the hits. We'll start in each category, that way I can kind of put them over to the side. So for instance, we'll start with the non-foil rares that I'm not keeping. So we have Exploud, these are obviously all non-foil. Exploud, Lucario, Galarian Berserker, Garbodor, Terrakion, Quagsire, Whimsicott. I have 2 of those, and I actually have 2 Bannettes. Excuse me. Electros, we have 2 of those. A non-foil Charizard, which I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm going to get it graded. So that one's kind of, I guess, going to be on the side. A Shiftry and a Samurott. So I'll actually throw that one on the top. I don't usually like giving away Charizards, unless, obviously, it makes sense. But I do have that in reverse foil, foil, promo, all those versions. So what I'm keeping are one of the Explouds, Grapploct, Dreadnought, Vaporeon, and Executor. These, ironically, I didn't have. I only had them in reverse or a different configuration. I didn't even realize it. I should have when I made the list, but for some reason, it made no sense to me. So anyways, going into the foils, these are the ones that are available for trade. Snorlax, Zeraora, Shaman, and Zacian, which is that beautiful art. That's another one that I don't know what I want to do with, so I'm going to put that one on top as well. I'll put that over there. And then the keepers, you have your foil Leon, foil Tornadus, Magearna, Zamazenta, and Zygarde. Those are all foil, and then you have that beautiful foil version, that full pure art that I like, the color burst, whatever you want to call it. I know they have a standard name, but I feel like that's underplaying it, so I'll make up my own. Anyways, moving into our reverses before we make our way to the full arts. There are quite a few of these, obviously. So the ones that I don't need are Skidoo, Clefairy, Hitmontop, Matang, Nessa, Trubbish, Dromerotom, Shuckle, Matang again. Keep those together. Bay, Opal, Dusclops, Ferrothorn, Joltik, Terrakion, Vaporeon, and last but not least, so we have all those that are going to be available for trade or for sale, whatever we kind of figure out there. We'll throw those off to the side. And then what we are keeping, these are all the ones I needed. Look how many there are. So we're going to make a decent dent in our list. So Oshawott, Arrokuda, Charmeleon, Charmander. So now I have the full reverse Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Slugma, Zapdos, Chimicho, Cottonee, Drillbur, Mudsdale, Puccina, Whismur, Eevee, Exploud, Dusknoir, Duraludon, Beldum, and Donphan, which is a non-foil. I don't know how it made it into this stack there, but we'll put it back where it belongs. And that's kind of a decent dent we're making into our binder, our collection binder, the ones that we're keeping. So these three, and then the full arts that we don't need that we opened, which I almost always hold on to these anyway. I don't know why, but Togekiss V, Pikachu V, which I most likely will keep, and a Zarude V. Pikachu, Charizard, those type of cards, it's like, do you ever give them away? Probably not. And then moving into the 4 that we needed. So we have our Talonflame V, our Steelix V, our Colossal V, V Max rather, and our Leon Rainbow Foil, which this card is absolutely beautiful. I know it's in a sleeve now, so it looks a little weird, but we did make a dent on this booster box. Super pumped that we did open it. Believe it or not, I do have 2 more. So one's definitely in an acrylic box. That one's going to be saved. I love the set, so I'm definitely keeping a box for later. And then of course we have one, you know, if I get bored one day, we'll do it again. We'll try to, you know, finish off or polish off the set. And then this will be possibly the first complete set overall that I can complete. For the most part, I think having one version or the other, I'm only missing 1 or 2 cards. But obviously I want to collect the complete set. I want to have every single card, every single way. So hopefully everybody enjoyed this video. I haven't checked the time yet on the camera, but hopefully we can make it watchable. But I appreciate you guys sticking through it, watching the video, supporting the channel. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the little bell in the corner. And I appreciate you guys watching. Until the next one.